They say I'm live. Hey, this is Big Gene. Ain't been here in a while. I'm just coming here to check y'all out, talk to a few people. Um, I guess asshole by nature is the first one is up the call. What's up, Playboy? How you doing? You too, Darnell Wedge. I ain't seen y'all in a minute, man. I hope everything is good with everybody. Um, had a little complication with this laptop. I had to go get another keyboard because the C that allows me to get in my computer wasn't working. So, you know, I'm here today, man, just to, keep in touch with you guys, letting y'all know I'm steady working hard on this book. Taj, what's good with you, boy? I know you steady at work looking out for me, Taj. What's up with you, boy, out there in England, in the UK? All right. So, I ain't been here in a minute, so I'm a little rusty. But I came here to talk to y'all about a couple of things. Um, I've been working hard, towards my book. I'm gonna do all three books at the same time, and you know, instead of giving up all the information on the internet, I want to be able to talk to y'all about something after I do the book. So I'm doing a cooking book. I'm doing a book called Bodyguard Yourself, and I'm doing the world of bodyguard and a hip hop star. All three of those books and stuff like that is going to be done at the same time. It's for whoever. If you're interested in doing a little cooking stuff like that, we're going to have that for you. If you're interested in doing, learning about my life and my journeys and everything that I went through, you know, it's going to be there. I've titled this "If a Brick Hit You, Say Ouch." It's something my grandfather used to say to me. You know, I used to always want to fight, when somebody said something that was crazy to me or something I didn't like or called me out my name when I was younger. And, like if somebody called you a punk back in the day or they call you a fag or anything, you know, I once, my Papa Drake and my grandfather told me basically around, you know, it meant the same thing. If a brick hit you, say ouch. That means that if somebody say something to you and that's what you are, or you believe that's what you are, it hurt your feelings, you understand? That's the only reason why you even attacking that person or saying something, because you got your feelings hurt by that person. So if somebody say something derogatory towards you, you shouldn't be wanting to, go that route and just put your hands on it because, but you know how we are. We think that certain people can't say certain things. But this show is about a lot of stuff that I found out, and thanks to being online, I was able to get, somebody sent me some information, uh, and it's crazy. I want to share with y'all. You know, Butch Turner, what's good with you? Lamont 23 Abel, Jay Glover, what's up with you, brother? Kelly Leonard, how you doing? Alex Smith, Tony Bone, what's good? Charlene Brown, what's happening? That's my mother's maiden name, so I'm a Brown too. You all right? What we got? What we at right here? Boom, boom. Salute to you, Curtis Lee. What's good with you, fella? All right, out there in Phoenix. Let me get a shout out to my people out there in St. Louis. I will be there next week. You know what I'm saying? No ifs, ands, and buts about it. No supposes. None of that. I will be there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, I want to talk to y'all about a couple of things, man. And one was about a deposition that I received, and some information that was going on during Miss Wallace lawsuit. And I was like, "Yo, that's crazy." And once I share this with you, and I'm gonna be real short on this show because I don't want to get no hour long show and get y'all caught up in here because Like people, I know y'all tell me don't worry about it, don't look at it, don't watch it. But you know how people are. They like, yo, Gene, you need to chop those shows up. So that's why I'm going to St. Louis to learn how to chop my shows up, and then bring them to y'all a little shorter than being able to edit some of the situation. You know, I won't be cooking today but when I get to St. Louis, there's going to be a lot of cooking. My brother is an excellent cook. You know, my mother's an excellent cook. I call my dad's wife my mother, and God bless her. She's always been a mother to me. Y'all might say step, but I don't see no step in her. She's always treated me just when she met me. She treated me just like I was her son. You know what I'm saying? And I was a another child. From that. You know, outside the marriage. So it was good, man. What's that? The Mayel Ross. Thank you for that super check. I appreciate you. Always. Thanks for looking out. And thanks for the people who sent me, even though I wasn't on the air, they sent me the PayPal at Big Gene 52. And they also sent me the, um, what's that? The Cash App. Same thing, Big Gene 52. So I appreciate those people for doing that. Uh, and that was lovely. Turn this on. Yes, and I spoke to Miss Jones. We were supposed to been going out. I've been trying to get her to go out, but she was a little bit under the weather, and we were talking about situations in life, and like she's a Christian woman, so whenever Puff is ready to apologize for what he said to her, about her son and the situation, whether he meant it or whatever he felt, she's willing to accept that apology and move on. She said the kids already know, we already put the information out there. She's not trying to, recoup anything. Take care of his kids, do what you want to do, and we good. But she still think that man owe her apology because you don't tell nobody, you know, 2 weeks after their son died, all he wanted to do was get high, smoke weed, and he had delusions of grandeur. I don't owe him no 300,000. When everybody know, I can get four niggas who was in our crew, and I showed y'all that picture with me, Tone, Ock, Wolf, Kev, and I was right next to Puff and everything. And that was the same picture that I showed y'all. And somebody put on the internet. That's the day that Quincy Jones' daughter, was about to drink that piss as it wasn't for Wolf, to be honest. So she's a beautiful lady, and she's willing just to say, yeah, you was my son's friend, and I claimed you as being one of my sons before, and you can always be my son and like that. But you do owe my Jones an apology, and I would hope he would find it in his heart, or somebody would send it to him for him to do that. Or you never get too big. I don't give a fuck what kind of billions or whatever you got, to respect our elders, because that's going to be us one day. You know what I'm saying? So the show was today was going to be forgive but never forget. But then I came up with that other title, if a brick hit you, say ouch. It was because of the incident and the situation that happened here in New York. There was a fight on the train, and I don't know the logistics of it or the whole 9 yards, but I know two people's lives is going to drastically change in a matter of seconds, man. You understand? It was a woman 20 years old and a woman 30 years old. The woman 30 years old had uh, a daughter that was 12 years old is going to miss her mother. The woman 20-year-old, now she's going to have to spend, some time in the legal system. I don't know how much time. I don't know if she's guilty, innocent, or what. I don't know what happened, but I know they say a fight, uh, you know, happened between those two individuals, and one became up dead over a conversation, over an incident on the train. And I say that our situation has happened to me before like that, where it cost me close to, $60,000 to $92,000 on two different occasions. Whereas that somebody said something out their mouth to me, and I put hands, or we had an incident, whereas that it went further than what it should have, and the legal system got involved in it, and I had to pay out that money to a lawyer. Never happened again, man. It will never ever happen to me again because that was a costly lesson, you know. And it's because of what they have done to us as people, man. You understand? We think that we owe conversations to people that we don't owe conversations to. You understand? We think that when people say certain things to us, that we gotta respond to them and just move. You know, without and just not move. I gotta check this nigga. I gotta do it. Nah, man, because he don't live like I live. You understand? A lot of people can't go open up their refrigerator and eat whatever they want to or find whatever they have. You understand? I got two refrigerators and a freezer. I got a cabinet, a pantry in the basement, and I got a pantry up here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like people don't live like you live. People don't drive what you drive or go where you go or have the money in their bank account. It ain't different. So their life is not like yours. And they'll have you in their video and you be sitting up there making a movie with them and it'll cost you a lot of money. Come on, people, we gotta understand and we gotta realize, man, when shit like that come in front of us, we gotta say to ourselves, man, listen here, man, this ain't that important to me. I live good, I'm all right. I don't have nothing to prove to nobody. You understand? So, you know, that was on my mind, and I wanted to share that with the people that's out here. I'm glad I got all 269 of y'all with 80 likes. I appreciate that. Cedric Shaw, what's good with you, bro? Ghost Dogmatic, where I've been, man. Yo, I've been trying to get these cars together, man. We can't even get good help, man. I'm telling you, man. I got a 95 Chevy Tahoe two-door. Like everybody, if anybody know, like in New York, people be wanting them two-door Tahoe. I've been having mine ever since 95. I redid everything on it. The engine, and I redid the inside. Now I'm waiting on this guy to paint job. I redid my Benz, you know what I'm saying? I did work. I was just doing work on my cars, man. I was setting up this whole thing. So when I'm in St. Louis, I'll be able to do all the things that I want to do. You know what I'm saying? It's been, I've been up in New York for over 30 years, man. And my brothers, my nieces, everybody grown and everything, man. I want to visit my family. And now that I'm retired, I can show them love, just be there, chill and everything. Jonathan Evans, what's good with you? All right. Will Levy, what's out with the Detroit players out there? Everybody in Detroit is good out there. St. Louis, shout out to my people out there in Wellston. Shout out to University City. Shout out to East Side. Shout out to my people in Texas, my people overseas. Chi-Town always. South Side. You know what I'm saying? Billy Ocean, what's good with you? I hope that ain't the Billy Ocean I went to school with. I went to school with a kid named Billy Ocean. He's a country western singer now. I know that ain't him out there. Grunt Dog, what's good with you? All right. 5th District strong. Where you went? Tennessee? What part of 5th District? What school you went to, Grunt? All right. Oh, here goes Brother Simon. Yeah, that's the story I'm talking about. Brother Samaj know about it. Died in the pool over argument. She left behind her son. She left behind her son. I thought on the news they said it was a daughter. But man, listen here, that shit touches my heart, man. That shit is crazy. I've been in situations like that, man, and it's ugly, man, just from an argument, man. Somebody could lose their life. It's crazy. We as our own people, we got to recognize that and see that shit coming. When somebody start talking crazy and everything like that, go the other way. You understand? They don't live like you. They don't think you ain't got to pay that. No, they don't know you. You understand? People say anything. Now, I heard what some of my people are saying. Yo, I ain't going to let everybody talk crazy to me. I say, yeah. But at the end of the day, they don't know you. If a brick hit you, say ouch. They ain't got nothing to do with it. As long as they ain't trying to hurt you and put their hands on you, you understand? Because this is the law in self-defense. You either grab, wrestle somebody down, and stop them from hitting you. If you start punching when they punching you, that's assault on both ends. It don't matter who swung first. That's the law. Now I know in some places in Texas and everything they got, and in Florida they got this no ground and this stand your ground shit in the whole 9 yards. But you better know the law. The law is that you either run, wrestle somebody down to the ground, or grab them to stop them from hitting you. And once you hit them back, you messed up. I'm gonna tell you what I used to do, and I learned this when I was real young. And I'm gonna tell you how I used to play upon it, because I wouldn't open my mouth. I let the other person go talk and everything like that. When the police came or a situation came, stuff, they talk and everything like that. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I used to do. Consuelo Cornejo. I'm sorry if I got your name wrong, bro. But what's good with you? Orlando Burrow, what's happening? Gary, what's happening with you, man? Charles Miller, what's going on? Yo, so let me share this thing. I'm gonna share a couple of things with y'all, man. You know, there's a book out and there's a movie now called City of Lies. And I don't understand why nobody believes Big Gene. You understand? And what I mean by this, when I say that there was no drive-by when Big got killed. That car was parked nobody has shown the real of what really happened in none of these movies that came out. That car was parked on the corner there all night. Big and them stopped at the light. When Big and them got ready to take off, that's when the car took off from the corner, and that's when he did the shooting right there. It was no drive-by. That's not a drive-by. But everything and everybody want to show that it's a drive-by. That's because they want to take felonious information and make it what they want to make it of. But the City of Lies was the closest thing. It did Russell Poole a little, people don't think they did him favor, but they did him favor because he was a top investigator, man. And he had that shit get ready to lock up because, the FBI came in and they was like, yo, y'all hiding information? You lead detective Katz? Now Steve Katz came out and saw me. I got his card. I showed y'all in the documentary his card in the whole 9 yards. He came out and saw me in the whole 9 yards. He was one of the detectives that had the picture of me, Puff, and the Muslim that killed Big, Amir Muhammad. They had that picture. Now, they had the face shaded up there where I couldn't see the face on the picture. But this is the same picture that your man, what's his name? Super Kading? That's his name, right? Super Kading, right? Oh, Greg Kading said that he got, that he has. That's Big's killer. That's Big's killer. That's Big's killer. He said it on, and asked Reggie, didn't he say it? He had it. Reggie over there on Reggie, I'm not trying to be funny. His show, first bomb first. Now I'm not trying to be funny, Reggie, not at all, stuff like that, bro. I got respect for you on that end. So on Bomb First, me and Reggie had him on. Reg had him on there, and he said, "Oh, I got the photo, but Gene Deal don't know what he's talking about." Okay, Gene Deal was there. I know what I'm talking about. I know what those detectives made a mistake and showed me because I'm looking as they going through the folders and pitching out, and they trying to pick what they want to show me. And then when I peeped that picture, I grabbed it and said, "Oh, where you get this photo? Where you get this from? This the guy right here." And that's when they told me they was going to bring me back out to Cali, or they was going to come back to New York with a better picture. They was going to fix it and everything like that and let me review it and everything. And I never heard nothing else back from them until the deposition. Now, that's what we're going to talk about today because I got some information. Now, y'all tell me, this is how you talk about your brother. This is how you talk about your friend. This is how you talk about somebody that you love and you got a lot of respect for. And this is what you do. Now, Puff and the investigators who was out there, Puff had told anybody that worked for Bad Boy, you know what I'm saying, and not like me who had their own contracts and everything like that. Anybody who worked for Bad Boy, if you get caught and you go to this investigation thing or the big stuff, you're going to be immediately fired. You know, that was knowledge. That was something that the investigators in the whole case had brought forward, and they asked him that in court, which he denied and everything like that. But they knew that to be true because nobody showed up, right? So he couldn't remember nothing, and that's what they can't. People don't understand. If you ever get caught in a situation, you can always say, I don't recall. They can ask you 1,000 times, I don't recall. I don't recall. And if you ever got to speak on that and you do recall, you can say, I recall it now. I remember now. So that was his whole conversation through this whole deposition. I don't recall. I don't know who was with us. I don't remember. I don't recall. You know, that's what the lawyers train them to say and train them to do, and let them answer the question. But the questions that he did answer, I got it in quotations because he didn't even remember, you know, Mustafa. And whether he saw Mustafa that week, when I know we saw Mustafa. Mel 77, what's good with you out there in North Carolina? Raleigh. James Carr, what's happening? What's up with the Phoenix Suns? Self-defense law, right? I'm going to hit you with that. Vincent Jenkins. You say, rather be live coward than brave dead man. Yo, let me tell you something, Vincent. And I'm going to get off the subject, man. A brave man lives one life. A coward dies every day. Yo, I hear you, bro. I can't do it. Ain't nothing going to be a coward about me, man. Never, ever. I can't do it. I can't look in the mirror. I couldn't look in the mirror, brother. You understand? If I got to lay down my life for my friend, if I got to lay down my life for my woman, if I got to lay down my life for my kids, that's a life well lived. You hear me, brother? And that's you, and I understand that. I've been in situations like that. I've been with a known gangster, whereas my brother, my god brother Slick, and a dude pulled a gun on him like, I just came home from up north. And this nigga had, he didn't have his gun on. He always have his gun on. We was up in zip code and zip place. And he'll tell you this story, and anybody else will tell you, anybody around us will tell this stuff like this. He said, yo, Gene, you got that thing on you? He said, yo, Gene, you got that thing on? I said, yeah, I got, nigga, I keep mine on me. You, nigga, listen here, it's like American Express. I don't leave home without it. He was like, nah, that other one. He said, that other one. I said, no, what happened? Tell me. He was with this old cop-ass nigga Stretch that we found out was a straight sucker. And he said, yo, this nigga just showed me his gun, told me he just came home from up north. I love him like listen to me, man. This is my brother. You understand? From another mother. I said to him, I said, what you want me to do, man? He said, I want to handle this, Gene. He said, damn. I said, what you damning for? He said, yo, you ain't got. I was like, listen, here. He said, nigga, ain't that this thing? I was like, yeah. I told him, I said, nigga, I can get another job. I can't get another you. I get another job, but I can't get another you. Held that kid up, took his shit, everything, and like, yo, that's my man, that's my man. Yeah, but this nigga was off balance. You know what I'm saying? Up in his club. I'm just saying, a coward dies 1,000 times. And if that's what you want to do, Mr. Vincent Jenkins, much love to you, bro. Kevin Jones, out there in Cleveland, what's up with you, boy? Some hard brothers out there in Cleveland, man. Out there in Savannah, Georgia, Terrell Evans, what's up with you, boy? Okay. All right, so now I'm going over this deposition and this book, City of Lies, and everything like that. And my man out there in the UK be sending me some deep information. And so I'm like this. I'm like, oh my God. For real? So now, let's get down to the nitty-gritty of this. While this nigga was doing a deposition for his man to find out the killing, find out is LAPD wrong for doing this. Granted, they've been trying to get Puff for the last 3 or 4 years, and he was dodging them. So and I know, if you want to put a lawsuit against somebody, in most states, you have 7 years. So they didn't catch him till 2004. So 97, or 98, 99, 2000. 1, 2, 3, 4. They caught him on that 7-year period, where they could have lost the lawsuit because it wasn't done in a timely fashion. So now, in his deposition, he couldn't remember nothing. But this is what he remembered, and he said this verbatim. I wasn't responsible for Biggie's security. Let me stop right there. I wasn't responsible for Biggie's security. While we was upstairs, he told me, yo, Gene, watch Big. You wasn't responsible. Why you tell your security to watch Big? Upstairs. Okay, let's go on. I wasn't involved in knowing his whereabouts. If you seen Raw Deal 1, 2, and 3, Puff was calling Big, yo, where you at, man? What's going on, man? Why you ain't in the studio? You know what I'm saying? You messing up my money over there, man. You got to let me know. You going to the party? You coming to the party? You coming out? But he said, I wasn't involved in knowing his whereabouts. He was on my label, and I wasn't his parent or anything like that. This your man. This is your friend. This is what he said in the deposition, y'all. He was that cold in the fucking deposition about his man. You know why? See, Miss Wallace has surrounded her people around his people because they should have went after his ass. He was responsible for having Big out there. Everybody know he was working on his album. He wasn't working on his own. Big album was complete, was finished, finito. He was working on Puff album. And anybody in their right mind know that he shouldn't have been out there. Picture plenty pussy. What's up with you, boy? Raymond Hillslip, I'm with you, Ray. Yo, dog, that was some shit that they made up out there, man. I'm speaking on Ken. Ken, we'll talk Richmond. That's some shit that they made out there in California, man. Wasn't nobody gonna get no bounty. Nobody had no bounty on no death row chain, man. Check it out, man. I'll go get a nigga to make a death row chain and then come back and say $10,000. You can get a chain made for $800. You get that chain made for $800, $1,100. Somebody will give you $10,000. Who you took it from? Yo, one of these niggas from death row, man. Come on, bro. Nobody. You gotta think big. You think that's right there. That's some industry shit right there, man. Nobody was doing that, bro. And I'm just giving you that right there. Hi, Miss Baker. Yeah, I'm gonna start coming back like every once a week or something like that, man. And when I get out to St. Louis, I'm gonna get with my brother. We're gonna be cooking up some stuff like that. That nigga could cook, man. I'm telling you, he got my mama's hand right there. He almost is. He swear he's better than me, but he cooks some great things. He good with that pasta, the different sauces and everything like that. He can make some sauces from scratch off the top. What up, Slumlord? What's good with you? Chill Town Majors. All right, where we at right here? Okay, now that's the shit that he gave the police. Now, I mean, that's what he gave the lawyer in the deposition. Then he said this. He said, they asked him, so did you hear the boos that Big had at the Soul Train Awards? He said there was no boos. Because they was trying to like get him to say, well, you knew it was a situation, it was a problem because they had the boos at the Soul Train Award. He said, no, I ain't hear nothing. Nah, hey, hold on. Let me get this down. Let me do this that St. Louis way. So y'all can understand what I'm talking about, LTBJ. You know what I'm saying? D Money, Wayne, Eubanks, out there in Charleston, South Carolina. My man, what's up with my man out there, Mr. Skinny? All right, he giving a big function out there in August. You know what I'm saying? Some like at one of the big centers and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Everybody need to go check that shit out. Yeah, that chain story was made up, you know. I was just, yeah, Michael Samuel, yeah, y'all tell Vlad that. Machiavelli Jr. He said, Machiavelli Jr. said, I can give you the link to Big Last Verse on Puff album, which is proof of what you just said. Share it with us, bruh. Machiavelli? Because I don't really know. What's up with my people out there? LL Sneaky Bro in Russia. All right. Get a shout out to my man Blad. You know what I'm saying? I had said he had got in touch. You know, we had lost touch and everything. I thought Puff had took him shopping, but that didn't happen. Blad, I'm fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? But we got back in touch and everything like that. And he, God bless him. You know, I hope he can get healthy and be strong, man. And we all need to start taking care of our bodies and our minds and our souls a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? So getting back to this creep shit, he said he ain't never heard nothing about the shit. This is his shit. He said, this is what he said verbatim. He said, he heard about the rumors between Death Row and Bad Boy, but never experienced it personally. He said he never shit. He never experienced it personally. So why did he have to stop when Pac and Suge was behind the House of Blues? Why did he have to stop and ask Suge, did we have any problems out there? And he felt like it wasn't a problem. I got 197 likes. Could y'all bring them up for me, bro? To match the 425 people that's in the building. All right. Thank y'all. Appreciate that. And, you know, you can still, the super chat is in effect. And PayPal, Big Gene 52 is all in the description. And the, what you call that? Cash App is all in the description. So listen, and then I got to talk to people about this too. Do y'all know why they not responding to nothing? Because ain't nothing changed. You know, it's nothing about their financial situation going to change. You know, people going to still go to this. He finna do Making of the Band and for MTV. You know, gonna put the lie out like, yo, MTV came to me and it's about, but then you got your own TV station, Revolt. Why would MTV want you to come and do that? Because 9 times out of 10, they don't own the name. Or you could do something different if they did. So he want to get y'all into that and everything like that. He's still doing his television things, you know. So until the Ciroc, until all that stuff start making a change and making a difference, and you're gonna find that's when they're gonna come out and speak on shit. When stuff start being ugly for them, when they go places and people screaming out, man, give Wolf Mother apology, you know, start making them look bad at places and shit like that, then that's when they're going to change some of the shit that they doing and then come out and do the right thing. We're not doing enough numbers. You know, you guys ain't sharing this enough. And I'm just being honest, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm glad and I really appreciate what y'all have done from Raw Deal 1, 2, and 3. But I want y'all to know that wasn't even my full documentary. You understand? That ain't the documentary. That's just the week. That's 1 week. That's 1 week. I had shit in there about Russell Simmons, Dougie Fresh, Heavy D, the City College. I had a lot of shit in there. It was heavy. It was crazy. But everybody get a deal, a movie deal, a book deal. I got to put my own book out. I got to do my own book now. Everybody get a book deal, a movie deal, but Big Gene. It's okay. I'm going to go give me some Vigrago or whatever like that. Change my skin complexion. Ain't doing that. All right. So now he said he never experienced none of that shit. I heard the beef and the rumors between Death Row and Bad Boy, but never experienced it personally. He said he didn't have any knowledge of Suge, Tupac, or Biggie playing any role in the hype. That's what he said. Now, y'all heard what Big said about it. He was honest about it's two people just bringing a war between a whole coast. Now, this after Big died. You heard the statements Big said. I heard the statements Big said. He heard the statement Big said. But he tried to downplay all this shit right here. CJ Sams, Michael Samuel, Felipe Sam, Felipe, was it Slim? Out there in Fort Greene, John Doe, what's good with you? Yeah, I seen how you talk to Fabulous on the Green Tap. You said City of Lies sucked, Phil Cosby. I said it could have been done better. I wouldn't say it sucked. You gotta look at the information they gave. Hey, could somebody shoot me all the murals they know in Brooklyn? Because my man out there in Holland coming to New York, and they want to know all the murals they got in Brooklyn. Biggie. LTBJ, Be Easy. Sultan Coach. Yeah, he a line of truth ain't in him. So now, this is what the lawyer said. He said, "Oh, okay. So what do you have to say?" He said, "To be honest," this is what Puff said. To be honest, I don't know who really. He said, "I don't know who really know. I don't really know who killed Biggie." He said that twice, all in the same sentence. And the lawyer said, when somebody always repeats something in the same sentence, Bob, they really don't know something. They know. Yo, man, it's 45 minutes already. Oh my God. I wasn't trying to stay out here like that. Alex Lyndhurst. Alex Lyndhurst said this is the City of Lies was the best movie that was out about the truth. King Fire, what's up with Florida? What's up, Demetrius Chapman? Oh my God, John Doe. We had Black Hand members, do that on Sunday to pass on Sunday. Yo, listen here, man. Everybody send John Doe a prayer out. He lost his father on Monday, man. You know, yo, my brother, being somebody who lost their pops too, like that. I just want to say, man, everybody say this too shall pass, but you get better. But my heart and my sincerity goes out to you and your family, man, and what y'all have to go through by losing, family members and everything, and losing your pops, brother. And I hope that you see yourself in him as I saw myself in my pops. All right, and shout out to you, Mr. John Doe, and love, peace, and blessings to your family, and prayers, and bless up, my brother. All right, I just want to say this. I think the City of Lies thing, man. Look for it for the information that it was given, more so than the cinematography. You know what I mean? Because it was deep. It was better than anything else that was out there based on the information. You know, it was closer, but close ain't good enough. Yes, sir. Yep. What we're gonna do is right here, man. And I had, pieced myself out and played myself out on the Uncle Gene section regarding, you know, people who let you put this yourself in their video. You know what I'm saying? We talked earlier about the lady who, the two ladies on the train and one lost their life, man. Two ladies, man. 20-year old and a 30-year old. Our women are out there, you know, and that's the crazy of the world in which we live in. Two women. Now you can't tell me it was no men or nobody around there to stop that. It's always somebody on the train. It's always they didn't start that fight by themselves without nobody looking. I can't believe that. Brothers, we gotta get better, man. Instead of picking up them phones, man, and want to film shit and YouTube it. We gotta get better. Stop letting people put y'all on their video, man. Y'all stop it. When somebody want to argue with you, want to go crazy in the whole 9 yards, man, it's all way to just walk away, man. It's either gonna cost you in your lawyer fees. I've been there, done that. 2011, June, I think June 9th, 2011, was acquitted of some bullshit. Talking about put the gun to their head, smacked them, did all kind of crazy, just lies. But it stemmed from an argument. Don't get yourself caught up like that, man. Don't let people put you in their video. Walk away. Realize if you eating good at home, if you got plenty of things to lose, some of these cats and some of these people out here don't have nothing to lose. Not a damn thing. That three hot in the cot is a come up. T Dirty. Why does the industry keep disrespecting Lil Kim? I'm not in it like that, man. But I know she just got a program and everything like that, and she just got girls cruises. So I guess somebody's trying to look out for her. Um, they still give her work here and there. You know, Kim was like back in the day, man. You seen that first album? Everybody wanted that album cover just because she was a natural beauty, but she wasn't beautiful. She didn't feel like she was beautiful inside herself, so she went and did whatever she did to herself, man. Now, Lil Kim is Big Kimberly. Randy SoCal. Why would they look at you strange if you visit in New York, Randy? All right, Mike Nice. All best style out there in Deshaun, huh? Sean Thomas is all best style. Appreciate best style. Did I ever try to get some celebrity chicks? Said I ain't never had no celebrity chicks. Yo, I'm gonna tell you something though, man. You know, I used to run the door at Cancun because they used to do the Memorial Weekend at Cancun. I talked about this dude, that's when I started really, meeting up with Philly. Like I knew, like some real strong cats in Philly. There was this dude named Mike F. They used to call him Mikey F. Yo, niggas had like money, just money, dog. You know what I'm saying? And they was blessing the brother. And we took numbers. We kept in touch for a little bit and everything like that. And I met a couple of brothers who was down with the Junior Black Mafia. Uh, um, so, you know, the Philly cats out there was just in Cancun was just putting in just mad work. Like I mean, they was dressing, they had money, and they were just they were just blessing. They were just blessing brothers. So um, I was saying that when you learn how people operate from their town and their places, you you go as they go because they got you and you see what they do. So when we was out there, my man, um, it was it was during the All Star game when I came back from Cancun. And I think it was the All Star game in Philly that year, and I called my man Mikey F up there. I called Mikey F. And he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be at the game and everything like that." And it was Vivica Fox. It was what's her name? She played Diamond. I can't remember her name, but I know she's the Brat sister, whatever name. It was her, Vivica Fox. Uh, I know she played Diamond in the Players Club. God, her name. And it was the girl. She played Will Smith's wife on an Enemy of the State. Regina, I don't know if it was Regina Smith or Regina Bell. She brown, dark. She about a little darker than me, my complexion, but she got hazel green eyes. All three of them was standing in the same spot. Me, Puff, Charles Barkley, and Jordan had got off the elevator together. We was riding down on the elevator, and Jordan was looking at me, and I threw him a sign. He was like, "Yo, what up, team? What up, bro?" So what's that? I said, I spoke to you on the phone a couple of times. You know my man Jamie. He was like, "Oh yeah, but I know your face from somewhere." I said, "You look familiar." I said, "Y'all played a chat with Gerald Wilkins and everything. We played y'all and everything." He said, "Yeah." "Oh yeah, I bust y'all ass, right?" I was like, "You motherfucker." So we got off the elevator and they was right there. And you know how just somebody is so beautiful and you just, yo, I just gotta say something, whether it's stupid or whatever. I went over to. She was with. It was like four different girls. It was Regina. I think Regina. I think it's Regina Smith. I think so. She won a Grammy, not a Grammy. She won a Academy Award or something this year. You know, and it was her, Diamond. I'm gonna just call her Diamond. And it was Vivica Fox. They was all right there. Yo, she stood in the middle of it and she was drop dead fucking gorgeous. I went right over to her in the middle of her, and Puff was right there. And he was talking to the light skinned one like that. I just grabbed her hand. I said, I will lead this nigga and I will bodyguard you until death do us part. You all that in a bag of chips with the dip. They all just bust out laughing. I was like, you are gorgeous. And on television, she don't look like that. But in person, oh my God. Yes, sir. All right, y'all. I want to give a shout out to Miss Priscilla uh, Partlow. You know, she always looking out like, yo, what up, Gene? How you doing? Everything good and everything like that. So when I get that thing in August or before September, you know, I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna let everybody know about the event that I'm gonna give and everything. I Miss J for looking out, always hitting me up and everything like that, and making sure that you know I got shit in order. A shout out to uh, you know 313 guys over there in Detroit. My man Alex, shout out to you in the UK. You know what I mean? Shout out to Reggie, what y'all doing over there? And my man Mr. Skinny, everybody on this, you know, YouTube thing who's trying to make a positive difference for our youth and our people, man. You know, y'all might just saying that by me going out at Puff, man. I'm letting y'all niggas know this nigga. Y'all, I don't care what y'all say. You know, I don't listen. Forgive. Yeah, I put that in God's hand. I say fuck you and feed you beans. You know my other thing, nip it in the bud. I don't give a shit about it. Chance Black was good. Murder Mike. Let me get a couple more questions in here, man, and I'm gonna get out of here because I've done an hour. I wasn't even trying to be an hour. Rue Grunt. You see, anybody got any questions in the answer? Reggie, what's up with you, boy? Reggie Roberts out there working, doing his thing. The cop Frank Linger. Reggie, you gotta educate me. Let me know the story. Oh, Lisa Ray, that's her name. James James Freeman let me know it was bad. It was Lisa Ray. Yeah, it was Lisa Ray, Vivica Fox, and I think it was Regina Smith or Regina King. I don't know, but you know she's my man in person. Lisa Ray, none of them had shit on her. I don't care what you say, man. And I love all women, man. But in person, they was all three. It was Vivica Fox, her, Lisa Ray, and another girl. It was four girls in there. I ain't know the girl. I don't know if she was in some kind of movies or whatever like that. They was all at the Philly All-Star game. Right there in the same pack. I was like, God damn, she gorgeous. Went over there. Mm-mm-mm. Did I see that interview? I probably saw that interview. Guy just said, "Did I see that interview?" Cedric Shaw was like, "Yo, did I see that interview?" You know what I'm saying? Yo, listen to me, man. Oh, I want to tell y'all this too before I go. I got 30 seconds. I'm gonna keep it under an hour. I'm just right here. Listen here. Believe half what you hear. Believe half what you see. Or should I say, don't believe half what you hear and don't believe half what you see. If you put those two together, that which means nothing is nothing. It's not the truth. Because let me just tell you something. They wanted y'all to believe that Puff found Mary J. Blige. Mary J. Blige went to Andre Harrell, came to Mary J. Blige house or something like that. Man, Jeff Redd brought Mary J. Blige to Uptown Records. Jeff Redd. He don't get the credit for it, but he brought it. Like they have Heavy D, Soul For Real. Heavy D didn't bring Soul For Real. They want y'all to think that shit because what it does is it makes the public like them more. They like the public gravitate to them. So they make these elaborate stories behind the scenes that's not true. You get it? Laker fans, what up with you, boy? Rock boy, you must have came late, man. The topic of the day was if a brick hit you, say ouch, man. We trying to, keep our people out this bullshit and everything like that, and stop letting people bring them into their videos, man. And then I was talking about the deposition and some stuff somebody sent me regarding Diddy and what he said, his involvement and how he tried to play big down, like, yo, I wasn't his parent. I ain't have nothing. I don't know why. Like he ain't know why he was in Cali anyway. Shit is crazy. Sultan, Phil Cosby, Gunsmoke the Don. What's good with you? Natty Daughter, peace with you. But anyway, y'all, thanks to everybody, man. I appreciate y'all coming in. Y'all know my motto. If they don't give a fuck about you, fuck them and feed them beans and nip them in the bud. Love y'all. Peace.